Hey there, YouTubers. Thanks for joining us here for our playthrough of Mass Effect 2. This is Buck.
You know what I hate about deep space?
What?
Crap radio stations from 2 centuries back. My gosh, we were idiots.
Thanks for interrupting me. So to do a brief recap on our last mission, we were sent off to Freedom's Progress to investigate. It's a human colony.
How about that local sports team, huh?
Oh, it's gonna get annoying. And basically, it was abandoned. There was no signs of struggle, no kind of fight. We did run into Tally, which
Sometimes
was
I get the urge to turn off the internal compensators and pull a crazy Ivan, you know?
Red October. I like that movie. You know what? You need to shut up. Let's walk back here. Alright. So we did run into Tally. She was definitely one of our party members, our friends from the first game. She's a Quarian. And I guess I could describe to you what a Quarian is, but actually it's a good time to show you what they call the Codex in this game. So basically, if you go to hit the escape button here, you get to your options here, and in the Codex it actually has primary and secondary here. It gives you some basically any missions that you're on at this point, and then it also gives you some background on the data you collected through the game. It kind of fills in some gaps for the game. I really don't go through this very much on my own, but if this might be a good option for you if you kind of lost with the story, you can kind of go through here and it'll fill in some things for you. So we know the Quarians aren't part of the council, so we'll go to this alien non-council races.
In the early 2160s,
Oh, this is gonna be annoying.
the Alliance, driven from their
I'll
home
let them
system
talk to
by
you.
the Geth nearly 3 centuries ago, most Quarians now live aboard the Migrant Fleet, a flotilla of 50,000 vessels ranging in size from passenger shuttles to mobile space stations. Home to 17 million Quarians, the flotilla understandably has scarce resources. Because of this, each Quarian must go on a rite of passage known as the Pilgrimage when they come of age. They leave the fleet and only return once they have found something of value they can bring back to their people. Other species tend to look down on the Quarians for creating the Geth and for the negative impact their fleet has when it enters a system. This has led to many myths and rumors about the Quarians, including the belief that underneath their clothes and breathing masks, they are actually cybernetic creatures, a combination of organic and synthetic parts.
Well, there you go, a little backstory there for the Quarians. All the races are listed in here, and you can basically go through here and get some information, like I said, on the backstory of Mass Effect 2, which is pretty neat. Definitely I can go through and read all those. I'll leave that up to you when you play the game. Alright. So we did run into, on Freedom's Progress, ran into Tally. One of her squad members witnessed the attack. He was a little, I guess we'll say he was a little crazy at the time. He reprogrammed some of the defense mechs on the planet, so we had to fight through those. But basically we were introduced to the alien race collectors, and they come through, they live in deep space, and the only way to get there is do a Omega 4 relay, which for whatever reason no ship can really travel through it, and every ship that's tried has never returned, but the collectors for whatever reason are able to travel with free will back and forth, and basically they are collecting, it would seem like, human bodies, and that's what happened to this colony. And when we got back and we debriefed with the Elusive Man, we ran into Joker, our pilot, and found out that Cerberus has rebuilt the Normandy. Now it's the SR2 version, and it brings me to our next addition to our crew here, our ship, and this is Edie, EDI. She's our artificial intelligence for this ship, and she's going to stay planted right here next to Joker, and I'm sure they're going to build a great relationship. So let's explore some of this ship. You can see there the codex updated. So if you want to get some more information on what we found there, you can go to the codex and read about it. Like I said, I'm not going to do it. So move on. And here we have our main control.
Welcome aboard, Commander.
You too. And here's our star map. And if I was to click on this, it'll give you basically the galaxy in a view, and we pick our destination. and Joker will take us there. So we'll look at that in a minute, but this is how pretty much how you go wherever you want to go and navigate with the ship. Over here we have our personal email, or personal computer, I guess. Kind of gives you the a way to group your team, basically level them up, equip them the way you want to equip them before you go to battle. This would be for any upgrades that we find along the way, any messages we receive, and we will get email messages. And basically, it's going to be side missions for us or further missions that you can do and explore. So you want to check back on these often. And then any emails that have been archived, reread, basically deleted and moved on. And then some tutorial on how to fight. Pretty basic tutorials. Not bad for the first time you're playing it, just to get the feel for it. So that's our email. And come over here, and it looks like we have our assistant, our admin, Yaman Chambers, I guess. Yeah, let's talk to her.
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your
Yeoman.
administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
pleasure's
glad to
mine.
have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
Yeah, let's chat.
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
Ooh, does she?
This organization has a dark reputation. Do you have any concerns working for them?
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh, but Cerberus has noble objectives. We look out for human interests. Advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
It sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate all aliens and put humankind on top.
Cerberus looks out for humanity, but that doesn't mean we hate aliens. My sister started a dog shelter, but she loved cats too. I love humanity.
Does that make any
I
sense?
also love Asari, Quarian, Turian, Solarian, Hanar. That isn't in conflict with Cerberus ideals.
You're very lovely. We'll say goodbye to her for now. We don't want to push any can't speak. Romantic feelings towards her at this point. So we'll just say goodbye.
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Yep, that's true. She never moves. She's always right there. So what else we got? Let's look over here. We got the tech
A scientist
labs.
is required to use the technical laboratory.
Okay, so I guess I don't qualify to enter my own ship. No big deal. Basically, we'll find the character that's gonna occupy that room. I'd assume. Oh, I can get in here. So here's our weapon locker. So basically, Jacob and Miranda are the two characters I do have, and they're in my squad at this point, so we can play with their the guns that they have equipped. So as we find guns, upgrade guns, we can equip them how we see fit to fill some of the squad's needs. So that's the weapon locker. And that, of course, is Jacob. And we have our assortment of guns here. And that's a nice view there of that's where Edie is officially housed. So it looks like the central core for her AI. So let's go ahead and jab her here a little bit with Jacob.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the elusive man walks his talk, and you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed.
True
That's been the
soldier.
condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
Let's push that a little further.
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the Collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
I look forward to working with you, Mr. Taylor.
Likewise, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
Did he just roll his eyes? I would, well, I guess I can't punch you in the face. Oh, here we got a briefing comm room. So at the end of every mission, we usually group up here, talk about what we found. We'll be seeing that a lot.
A scientist is required to use
Thanks,
the
Edie.
technical laboratory.
And we'll explore Normandy a little bit more. I want to go ahead and go to the star map. I don't think anybody wants to watch me walk around the ship this whole episode.
Joker would like to see you up on the bridge, Commander.
Oh, there we go. Let's go see what Joker has to say. I'm sure he's loving his time with Edie. He runs kind of funny. Kind of with the tilt. Some swag.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby! Better than new. It fits me like a glove! And leather seats! Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
Enjoy it, Joker. If we're stuck here, we might as well let them pamper us.
Does it breach uniform regs if I get that on a cruise shirt? Because this is my favorite you have no choice ever.
Technically, this is a civilian ship. I'm probably lucky you're still wearing pants.
Oh,
I'll
thank
save
God.
that for the off-hour cameras. Have an AI watch me 24/7. Insurance.
I guess it's all he's got. Alright, let's go back to star map. He's definitely got the swag. So if I remember, the elusive man wanted us to visit Omega, and we're looking for a character, Solus, to help us with a way to immobilize the seeker swarms, which is what the collectors use to basically immobilize their targets so they can harvest them. So let's head over to Omega. It's nice having the Normandy back. This is basically a floating nightclub in the sky. Oh, so like you see, we only have 2 characters to choose from. So it's a pretty simple choice. So we have 2 more points to spend here. As you see here, to go up another level on Adrenaline Rush, we'll need 3. Let's go ahead and put 1 here. And 1 here. Call it a day. Let's move on to, looks like Jacob. I'll go ahead and just auto level this one up. And the same here. And at this point, I don't think we have any better guns, so we'll keep what they have.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin.
That dude's a little creepy.
Leave, Fargate.
Fargate.
Now.
Oh, of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Arya wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
Cut the attitude. I'm not here to cause problems for Omega.
Things explode around you, Shepard. You can't blame Arya for keeping an eye on you. Afterlife, now.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morden Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at...
Please. You have to help me.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaid Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Hey, we have a galaxy to save.
I think his right eye is his good eye.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
My contacts told me we're picking up one man, not two.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my bring him in alive rates even.
Please. I didn't do it.
I said shut it. Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. He should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
What's your relationship with Cerberus?
Easy. Cerberus is paying me a lot of money to help you on your mission. That's the long and short.
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission for the pay.
Most mercs don't get an offer like the one Cerberus sent me. This mission doesn't sound like good business, but your elusive man can move a lot of credits.
Alright, come on board, bud.
Good to have you, Zaid. We have a lot to do.
That's what they tell me. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
No. I guess he decided to leave that information out of the dossier.
Good thing I asked. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns, runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya, and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
I'll make sure we get that done.
Good. Get it out of the way so we can concentrate on being big goddamn heroes.
I'll shoot him dead.
I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
So that's Zaid, one of the characters we can pick up to help us on our mission. Alright, where we want to go. Let's hit the Afterlife up. I don't have to wait in line.
Expecting What are you looking at?
Don't you have something better to do than pick fights with people you don't know?
No, just the ones who get in my face.
You see my gun. Do you really want to do this?
Fine. You're off the hook. For now. See you around.
Well, that was anticlimactic. Give me some cider. Some 2%. just gave it a head nod. We're gonna walk away from that.
Get me another drink, love.
You want to talk? Talk to Arya.
That's close enough.
Alright, sounds like a pretty decent wrapping up point. So thanks for coming along and joining my journey here with Mass Effect 2, I guess our journey. And as always, if you like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and go ahead and leave some comments if there's anything that you'd like to see me improve on, or just tell me how much you like the video. I'd appreciate the feedback, and I appreciate good or bad, as long as it's constructive and not too smug. Yeah, so basically this is Buck signing out. I'll see you around the corner. Peace.